Hi guys, so this is my video for this week and we're going to be talking about engagement and assessment and kind of my role with that in the jail. So a lot of the clients I meet with, I do a lot of case management stuff as I've talked about before. So for instance, trying to get Social Security benefits. Today I worked with a client on getting into Stevens House, and we had an interview with the manager of Stevens House to talk about funding and rules and kind of how that's going to work out. I do a lot of stuff with the medical records, looking up stuff for clients. And so yeah, a lot of the clients I meet with, I don't usually have very difficult clients because really they can't move forward and do anything without my help or Teresa's help, who is the mental health person that's located in the jail. So a lot of them are really nice to me. And as far as difficult clients, the ones I do come across are usually in my coping skills group, and a lot of the difficult parts about that is sometimes they just come to coping skills to get out of their cell, and really they just have no desire to be there, or they talk the whole time. They blame the system. The system is the reason that they're in jail. It's not their fault, it's the system's fault. So sort of the way I go about that is if I have the talkers or the ones that aren't paying attention, I usually make them go first. We start with check-ins, and so I volunteer them to check in. And yeah, we kind of go from there. And generally, a lot of it is just kind of getting them to talk and participate. And once they realize that the other individuals in their group really come to get help from the coping skills, that they generally kind of go with the flow because they don't want to be the odd one out. And I guess my strengths in that area is I kind of have, I guess, I build good rapport, and so I get along well with the clients, and they kind of understand that I'm there to help them, and I'm not going to be super willing to help them if they just don't want to be out and don't want the help. And some things I could work on, I get kind of stuck sometimes if I'm counseling somebody, if I'm just kind of there for support, and kind of trying to get what they want, and I guess what type of housing they want, if they have any funding, what kind of funding they have, what they're there for, how long they're going to be there, what kind of sentencing they have. A lot of difficult things we deal with is communication between the inmate, their attorney, myself and Teresa, and kind of relaying that all back, because sometimes we get the client that kind of gives each of us a different story, and so then we have to kind of piece everything together and read in between the lines. And so sometimes I struggle with what is the right question to answer, and then if they are having a difficult situation, having the right response that's not going to trigger it or make it worse or I guess upset them in any way. And so what I've been working on is, if I get asked a difficult question, is taking a minute and thinking about it before I respond, and that seems to have been working really well. So yeah, that is my video for the week on engagement and assessment, and I think definitely the jail is also, there's always something new. Like, I think I've seen it all, and then something else will come up, and I think that's part of what I love about being at the jail is I'm always learning, and there's always a new experience, and so I'm definitely getting a lot from my practicum. I hope you guys are having a good week.